Hey there, and welcome back to God of War 3. We're unfortunately nearing the end of Kratos' blood-soaked carnage-fueled rampage through Olympus, but before we do that, we're going to say fuck you, Mother Nature, one last time, and we're gonna beat the shit out of a couple scorpions. Come on, you little 6 to 8-legged bastards. See, I don't think they're arachnids, but they're in the arachnid family, and I hate spiders. So because I hate spiders, I'm going to show these little fuckwits the same treatment. Because I don't like them very much. I'm not afraid of scorpions, but I really don't like spiders, and it's not exactly that I'm afraid of spiders, they just make me incredibly uncomfortable. I really don't like them. I don't know what it is about them, but I think it's the way they move, and the way their legs move, like, independently from one another that freaks me out. They just suck. And have you ever noticed that Kratos kinda just makes his way through places at absolute random with no idea of where the fuck he's going? Like, couldn't for once Kratos just beat the shit out of the Sisters of Fate, or something like that, or like Theseus and steal their iPhone or some shit? That way he can use Google Maps to navigate his way around. Some shit like that. I can't fault his methods, though. It always seems to work out for the man. He always ends up getting the job done, so maybe I should have a little bit more faith in our man Kratos. Although sometimes he disappoints me greatly by bashing his face into cliffs, or failing a very heavy QTE segment, or like a spike pit room, or some stupid shit like that. Speaking of spike pit rooms, we're gonna get to that later, because there's a part in this bit that I really don't like that I'm bound to fail a couple times. So if I fail it, please don't be shocked. Because it is a really shittily made part, in my personal opinion. It's really dumb. These God of War games, like, they have the QTE segments, and that's great and all, and they have the trap rooms and shit like that, but the high-stakes, high-pressure segments or whatever, where it's just, like, insta-kill bullshit, that's the part where I kind of draw the line. Notebook entry. On the Great Chain, the heart of the labyrinth hangs imbalanced between Hades and Olympus. If one side loses its grasp, the power in the labyrinth will rise or fall accordingly, the balance forever shifted. And as always, man will be caught in the wake. Daedalus, day 3674. Ever the optimist is our man Daedalus. Yes, the caverns. More like the labyrinth of deadly traps within the caverns is the part that I don't like. See, this Rubik's Cube lament configuration of death over here is the part that I really hate. And I don't even hate the whole thing, there's only one part of it that I really despise, and we'll get to that in a bit. Hi, Daedalus. In case you couldn't tell. Once again, a man without proper clothes. You know what they need in the God of War universe? They need a Goodwill where all these characters can go and just pick up some thrift stuff for like $5. That's what they need. Because everybody in this bit, like, they're wearing sandals, and people who aren't wearing sandals just don't have any shoes whatsoever. Except Hermes. We stole his Yeezys. So now Hermes doesn't have shoes, but he also doesn't have legs. So you don't exactly need shoes if you don't have legs anymore, right? Also, I hate the hitboxes. I hate the hitboxes of these giant ogre bastards, is what I was trying to say. Sorry, I'm terrified by the giant, 60-foot tall looming ogres that have giant metal spike balls that I'm probably gonna end up getting hit with when I end up taking one of them to the face because I dodge wrong. Or I'm like in the middle of an animation that I can't get out of. Kratos has its limits, man. He may be the God of War, and he may be capable of doing some incredibly badass and super cool shit, but we're still at the mercy of the giant ogres with incredible hitboxes and range. Yeah, like that kind of shit right there. Where I just get gangbanged in the corner and I can't move, and I can't do anything about it. I really hate shit like that. Also, I really wish those fuckers wouldn't attack me while I'm trying to climb their friend and press buttons. Recognizing what shape you have to press is very distracting when there's a giant fucking dude slinging a metal ball into your mouth. Now, come on, buddy, we still have some work we can do. You can still help me out here a little bit. Alright, now I'm gonna bid you farewell while I rip out your optic nerve. There you go. And then Kratos just pockets his eye as a keepsake. Although, how many fucking Cyclops eyes do you think Kratos has ripped out at this point? like in the series. His skirt must have some incredible pockets. See, I can't decide if I want to use the Blade of Olympus on these fat porky bastards or not, because I'm not sure if they're worth it. Although, they do suck. I do hate these guys. These guys are really hard to manage for me personally. Oh, dude, really? Please don't. You know what's funny? You know what I just realized? These spike ball weapons, like, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but when I was little, you know those weird things where you can put, like, 2 quarters in and you can spin it, and it'll give you one of those little balls or whatever? Like the little plastic things that you open? These weapons look like a really deadly Greek version of one of those weird little stretchy spike balls that you, like, put around your finger, and it's like a yo-yo. You know what I'm talking about? Except these ones suck, and they're not anywhere near as soft as the ones that you get from the plastic containers. That's okay, they're all dead though. That honestly could have gone better, seeing as how I'm missing half my health bar, but you know what, I'll take it.
Soon I will have my boy with me.
I told you Daedalus is quite the optimist. Unfortunately, what Daedalus does not know is that we brutally murdered his son a while back. And then we just carried on like nothing fucking happened. Because Kratos is an insane sociopath, by the way. I don't know if you guys knew that, but he definitely is. Zeus hovers endlessly over my shoulder. Even when gone, his presence is felt. It seems the heart of the labyrinth will be both a lock and key, the judges of Hades, the final latch. But I promise that if I do not get my son, all that it will unlock will be destruction and chaos. Daedalus, day 3287. Okay, maybe Daedalus is a bit of a sociopath as well. Although all he wants is his kid. Zeus could easily go and get his fucking kid and bring him to him, but Zeus is a dickhead. Couldn't just call an Uber for him or have Hermes run and pick him up? No, apparently not. Gods are incapable of such frail liberties for simple people. You know, the simple people that you enslave and force you to build all these Greek death traps and shit. Like, all the people throughout Greek mythology that build shit are, like, very insane interior designers that just take their work really seriously. Further experiments with hydraulics have failed. These workings are too massive for any traditional machinations. I hope that my trip to Hades to investigate the workings of the judges might reveal a new source of energy. I've heard rumors of a fire more pure than any mortal source. With every failure, I feel my son slip farther away. Daedalus, day 275. Could you imagine working on a death labyrinth for literally years? Fuck that. Like, you could go to a strip club and get some lap dances, or you could build a Greek death trap. What do you want to do? Lap dances? Yeah, I figured. Not Grecian people, though. Because they want to impress the gods, and they want to be, like, known and remembered forever. Dude, I just want a girl to swing her titties in my face for a couple minutes. I'm fine with that. Although Kratos gets the best of both worlds, doesn't he? That's pretty sick. Kratos, Jesus Christ, dude. This man is capable of some incredible shit. Like, I know he's a demigod, but that's a little ridiculous. An intense heat radiates from this mechanical lock. There's no way to activate it at this time. Also, keep in mind, he's in a giant body of water. How do you just do that under a giant body of water? You have all the pressure and stuff, and you have the restricted movement. Maybe Kratos is just so strong that he can displace the water when he moves. And create, like, man-made vortexes, if he sets his mind to it. Looks like Michael Phelps has finally met his match in Kratos. Oh look, more scorpions, big surprise. I really wish they would quit impaling me, although I am punching them with giant metal gloves of death. We're like Little Mac, but instead of using foam boxing gloves, we're using giant gauntlets of metal destruction, really. Dark Ominous Cavern. Poggies. Any death spikes? Giant immortal warriors with, you know, saw-bladed weapons? None of that? Okay. Just making sure. I have a little bit of PTSD at this point. I have lost the Boreas Ice Storm. It was to be your gift. My son would have been master of the labyrinth. The search continues day and night, but the scorpions grow thicker every day. I fear the worst. Daedalus, day 4598. Also, I like how they spell scorpion with a K instead of a C, how scorpion is actually spelled. Like, could you imagine just, like, having 8,000 scorpions? Get over here! And there's, like, 5,000 of them. Oh, hello, ladies. I fucking hate Gorgons. Nope. Oh, I just automatically break from the stone if I'm in this mode. Okay. That's what I don't like about the Gorgons. I don't like them turning me to stone. That's what I fucking hate. Yeah, get rid of the harpies. Alright, now I gotta be careful. Yeah, let's take severe advantage of the iframes. I don't even care. The Gorgons can suck my dick. Although they'd probably turn that to stone, too. I could make a very phallic joke there, but I won't. I'll spare you the liberty of where my head goes automatically every time I think about sexual things. You're welcome. You can just work out what I was going to say yourself, I'm pretty sure. Can't be that hard. You know, Gorgons, stone, hard. I'm sure you can do it yourselves. What, excuse me? Is Kratos just stuck within the dimensions of boxing game? What the fuck is going on there, Chief? Okay. Great game. Oh, don't make me jump off of this, please. It's gonna make me jump off of this. Kratos, please, dude. I know you want to die, but I don't want to die, preferably, so could we, you know, maybe cooperate a little bit better? Maybe we could communicate a little better? You know, instead of you running yourself off a fucking cliff and plunging 8,000 meters to your death down a mountain. Okay. Let's open this bad boy. What do we have in here? Death mummies? Nope. No giant bull warriors? No minotaurs? Nothing like that? No giant gorgons? Could you imagine that? What if there was a giant gorgon boss? Oh wait, we had Uriel in God of War 2. She wasn't that bad, though. I mean, like an actual badass Gorgon boss, not a fucking overweight cow that's, you know, just secluded herself in a fucking building because nobody wants to look at her because she's fugly as shit. Its grand scale a testament to the mighty gods it was built for, the cruel and deadly traps a testament to the mortals who it was built by. Yes, the Labyrinth. I do not like the Labyrinth very much, and there's a very specific reason why I hate the Labyrinth. And I'm sure it's gonna fuck me up a wall when we get to it later. Oh, yes. This must be where... yeah, okay. I gotta prepare myself. Alright, you little bastards. Line up for the kick-ass machine. Hi, Dwayne. Yeah, see, I call this dude Dwayne. I don't know if it's a dude or not, but its name is Dwayne, regardless of gender. And the reason I call it Dwayne is, some of you may get the joke, some of you might not. But the important thing is we're about to initiate a deadly fist fight with Dwayne that will probably go very south if I do not play very well, so... that actually worked out, surprisingly. I don't think I got hit there. I was trying to use the Hermes Rush to get the fuck away from the tail slam. What? Like, how can I use the Hermes Rush 2 times and I still can't outrange that tail slam? That is insane. Like, why does that have such ridiculous range to it? Oh, whatever, that's okay. That's fine. No hard feelings, right, Dwayne? I think Dwayne is pretty pissed. I'm pretty sure there's hard feelings at this point. I'm breaking its legs one by one and killing its children. Dude, that really sucks. I'm sorry, that's bad game right there. I'm literally trying to utilize the function to be able to get away. and it just doesn't work. Like, the one thing it's designed to do, you can't do. That's just stupid in my opinion, but okay. I'm sure this'll go fine. It's only a giant 80-foot tall scorpion. What could go wrong? That could go wrong. That's pretty bullshit. I don't like the fact that I'm getting hit, like, in a cutscene where I can't see anything or do anything. Alright, let's grab Dwayne and do a classic Kratos maneuver and enact some brutal dental surgery upon this giant scorpion piece of shit. Dude, that really sucks too. That really sucks ass, really. That's alright though. Oh wait, can I just... Oh, I can just grab these things and kill them that way? Oh shit. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I should be using them for, like, iframes. Yeah, that's a smart plan. Alright, let's go with that. Dude. I'm sorry, but I really don't agree with that. I think that's really stupid. Like, the fact that the Hermes Rush automatically targets a nearby enemy instead of you being able to direct it to where you want to go kind of defeats the purpose of using it. Like, I'm trying to use it to evade the tail slam so I don't get hit and lose a giant portion of my health, but I can't really do anything about it. See, that one's fair enough. That one's fair enough. That one, there was no way I was going to outrange it whatsoever at all. Iframes. Yeah, I'll just use some magic right there for that one. That's probably the only thing this thing can do that is gonna actually fuck me up a wall, is that tail slam. That's okay, because I got a beefy slam of my own. As we're about to find out, right, Dwayne? Piece of shit. It's alright, you cling on for dear life. I'll meet you up there in a minute. Let me dodge your ice spikes of death first. Excuse me? Okay, I don't agree with that one, Chief. I'm sorry, I definitely moved there. But okay. It's cool. Dwayne's about to figure out why you don't fuck with Kratos. Because we're gonna penetrate Dwayne through the face. With him or herself. So yeah, rest in peace, Dwayne. You had a great career. Well, I wouldn't say a great career, but at least it was a successful one. Bye, Dwayne. Oh, I really don't like that fight. That fight is really just not great, honestly. Boreas Ice Storm. This gem contains the icy breath of the north wind.
You have found the Boreas Ice Storm. It is the key to unlocking the labyrinth.
Are you sure it isn't the key to unlocking traumatic memories of my past? You know, where I had to fight a giant scorpion named Dwayne? I could just imagine Kratos lying down on one of those, like, weird cots in an office or whatever, and he's talking to the therapist, and the therapist is like, "Now, why do you think you have these memories, Kratos?" And he's like, I did a lot of things I wasn't very proud of. I killed many who were deserving and those who were not. One of those not being the giant scorpion of death that we just murdered. Okay. Now what? Oh yeah, this is the Tarzan part where I have to swing like fucking crazy, isn't it? There's a lot of potential here for me to fall to my death, but hopefully that won't happen. Let's try and be optimistic about swinging through the giant death cavern, shall we? Also, you think I'd just be able to grab onto one of those cubes, but no, definitely not. Okay, it wouldn't give me the R1 right there for whatever reason. That was really scary. Okay, Jesus Christ, that was a little horrifying as well. Kratos could be a great stripper if he wanted. He's pretty good at swinging around poles and stuff. I'm just saying. He's already wearing a skirt, he has pretty strong legs, he could make it happen. Hi, Gorgon lady. Die, please. Oh, yeah, she's definitely dead. I think that dude is pretty dead, too. But let's get this fucking Gorgon out of here. It's really hard to consistently hit her. There we go. Okay, she's dead, alright. I'm feeling a lot better about this now. Yeah, let's go, you huge bitch. It's cool, Chief. Nice. Okay, all the golden girls are dead. Well, most of the golden girls are dead. Nice. That didn't go very bad at all. That was actually one of the easier fights, in my opinion. That one went really, really well. I'm very happy with that. Okay. Yeah, I hate the Gorgons. The Gorgons can make shit go south real fast, real easily. Do we need to save? Probably not. Oh yeah, that's a great sign. Giant caves full of bones and shit. Wonderful. Again, let's try and take this with a dose of optimism, shall we? Maybe it won't be so bad. Maybe we won't end up being one of the corpses in this giant ominous maze of death. You know, full of giant scorpions. You okay there, Kratos? Want to go up the wall, please, dickhead? Ooh, cool, more pots. Fantastic.